Hey guys, welcome back. I have for you today something new to me. Now, these have been out for a while. I don't know why I never really had a chance to check one out or why I never jumped on the bandwagon and did, but this is the Koenig Arius. This was loaned in from my brother, who is also a big knife collector and lives not too far. We're a couple hour drive away, so it's easy to ship stuff. Usually gets here in a day. So he sent this up to let me check out, and it's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to put, because I was just reading on the Koenig's website about their story, and I can't do it justice. I just can't. And I'm going to put a link to their story in the description below because I think it's worth reading about. If you don't know, and maybe I'm just the late guy in the game and you all know all about it and are going to be like, come on, dude, been there, done that. So, which is okay. I'm not always on the cutting edge. See what I did there? So maybe you all know, but it's a very cool story, touching story about how Bill Koenig, the owner, really got started in the business not that long ago, really, in the great scheme of things. And very interesting. So please go check out that link. And let's just dive into it. 5 inches closed. I love the way that you have multiple options in opening this. You can use the flipper tab. You can thumb flick it, if you will. And I suck at spidey flicking, but let's give it a shot because it does work every once in a while for me. All right. So you have a lot of ways to open it. So 5 inches closed, 8.5 inches overall, 3.46 inch blade, 3.3 inch cutting edge. It is M390. Blade thickness is 0.155. Overall is 0.566 minus the clip. Runs on bearings. Super incredibly smooth. And it weighs just 5 ounces. Now, that's maybe heavy to some if you go by the 1 ounce per inch. And this being 3.5 inches almost, should be about 3.5 ounces. But this does not feel heavy when you carry it. It just feels great in the hand. Feels lighter than the 5 ounces, honestly. Really nice blade. I love the way they do the branding. Just a little bit of the company logo, name there. Nothing on the back. It's just a gorgeous looking blade. And just very plain titanium scales. Little touch of bronze here, I guess that is, on the backspacer. Now the clip is interesting. It almost looks too small for me when you just kind of look at it. And I'll zoom out here in a second. But before we talk about the clip, they have milled out pockets on the inside of both the lock side and the presentation side to help save weight. And they've got it down to 5 ounces, which I think is totally acceptable. For me, I carry bigger, heavier things. This is a lightweight thing to me. But if you just glance at the blade, at the pocket clip, to me it almost visually looks too small. I don't know why, but it just kind of looks small to me for the size of the knife. But it works fantastically. It carries really well. It's going to carry about here, which, is a little bit sticking out. If you're into lanyards, it's a good lanyard point. But it almost disappears in my hand. It just locks right in. It feels nice. I can't feel the clip. I can't feel the backspace. I mean, it just feels really great in the hand. You can kind of choke up. It's not really a finger choil here. It's truly a sharpening choil. But you can wrap your finger around the flipper tab to get a little bit more control if you need to. No jimping at all. But it doesn't need it. Doesn't need it at all. I don't know. Everybody talks about how great these are. And I got to be honest. I understand now. I didn't quite get it before. And they have different models. They've got carbon fiber and they've got, a lot of different configurations. So you've got options. There is some jimping here on the lock bar, which makes it really easy to release. And the tension on it isn't that strong, which helps. I mean, it's got a good lockup. It's early lockup for sure, but it is super solid. I do like that they milled out in that lock bar relief. I like just aesthetically how that looks. But all in all, this thing is pretty awesome. So thank you to my brother for loaning this up. I think that the way the light is, it's fine. We'll do it this way. It's shining a little bit. I don't know. I got to mess with the lights. But let's do a couple size comparisons here. Sharpie. We're going to do a couple of standard ones. Then I brought out a couple of bigger guys too, just because I don't get a chance or I don't think about bringing out the big guns sometimes. So that's Spyderco. I think this one is fitting because my brother loaned me the Holt Haptic also. So I think it's a fitting comparison between the two. Love the Holt Haptic. It's almost a little small for me. Since we've got it out, let's do the Holt Spectre as well, which is mine. But I don't normally have 3 out, but hey. Which technically, I guess the Holt Spectre was my brother's first also. Well, it was his before mine. It wasn't his first Spectre, but I got this one from him. So, kind of a fitting comparison there. And if you haven't seen the video on the Haptic, please go look. It is an awesome knife. And how about something that's a little bit bigger? Maybe it's similar in size. Maybe it dwarfs it. We'll see. The Demko AD20, which is slightly longer than the Arius. But again, another fantastic knife. And how about the Chris Reeve Large Sebenza 21 to round out the video? There you go, guys. The Koenig Arius. Awesome, awesome knife. I may have to look into getting one of these to the collection. I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth on the whole collecting thing. And what do I really need to own? What do I need to let go of? And things like that. But this one is a very cool knife that I wished I had have jumped on the bandwagon earlier on when everybody was getting these. I don't know. I just missed the boat on this one. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I too greatly appreciate it. A little tidbit. At the time of filming, this is on November 14th of 2020. Yeesh. I just hit 2,000 subscribers yesterday on Friday the 13th. Wow. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I did hit 2,000 subscribers. I am going to be working on a giveaway when I hit 2,500. A lot of people do them at the 1,000 marks. I did do a giveaway at the 1,000. But this time I'm going to do something at the 2,500 mark. So stay tuned. That's a little ways off, unless I got a couple things in the work that might boost some subscribership. We'll see. But there'll be some more details about that here coming up very soon. All right. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.